What's going on, everyone? My name is Under the Radar and welcome back to the P4G. Okay, this is going to be the finals. Let me turn down my audio thing just slightly. There we go. I think that should be a little bit better. But we're back with the P4G. This is the finals. And this is a game that I really wanted to have. But at the same exact time, I didn't want to have it all because I'm playing my very good friend Bill Standish. Now, if you guys don't remember what happened the last time we played in the regular season, I choked hardcore. I brought the best team I possibly could, played immaculately until one turn when I choked the literal entire game away. So, I'm not too happy with the way that I played for that reason alone. But, you know, you're not always going to play perfectly. So, one part of me was really excited for this game. Another part of me, not so much. The reason why I wasn't super excited for it was A, just the nerves of having the rematch, and secondly, I think I have a very poor team matchup. I think that I have not had a team matchup this poor in any other league ever. I think every other time I've been able to look at a team and been able to be like, okay, this is how I can win. For example, versus Dan, I think I had a good matchup, but I think there are other people in the league that had a better matchup versus him that he still beat. So why don't we go ahead and talk about Bill's team. He has a Curum Black, Kartana, which are both his offensive Z-move users, Galvantula, Reuniclus, Garbodor, Braviary, Clefable, Chandelure, which is a super Z-move user, Claydol, Rhydon, and Mega Sharpedo. So, couple things about his team. He only has two of the best wall breakers in the game. Sticky Webs are two really fat things that aren't affected by toxic spikes. Something to soak up toxic spikes. A very good Choice Scarfer that I don't have a good switch into. A very good Z-move user that I don't have a good switch into. A very good Mega that I don't really have a switch into. One of my Pokemon's little brothers. And then a floating pile of trash in Claydol. That's actually how a buddy of mine that I use team building with worded it all. But yeah, pretty much everything on his team is a massive threat, except for Claydol. Claydol is pretty much just a floating trash can. He has used it to great success, though. He brought a Choice Scarfed Claydol twice in playoffs, and it did very well. It's actually tied for the most kills in playoffs with the best mon in playoffs, Linoon. Real quick, I'll give you guys a quick rundown of my team, because I'm sure you guys don't always remember it. But Mega Medicham, Togekiss, Shaman, Dragonite, Rhyperior, Gengar, Electros, Quillfish, Empoleon, Darmanitan, and Linoon. Unfortunately, Linoon does not have a good matchup this game at all. Kartana really stops it. Unaware Clef really stops it. Extreme Speed Spam is stopped by Chandelure. Aftermath on Garbodor. He has a lot of things that can really hinder me from being able to sweep. Also, it has very bad 4 move slot syndrome. It needs Extreme Speed, needs Belly Drum. Then on top of that, it needs something to be able to hit Reuniclus, Garbodor, Clefable, Claydol, all really well. Shadow Claw is the best thing for that, and then it has to have Seed Bomb for Rhydon. And with all of that, if he's unaware of Clefable, I can't touch him. So that's the big thing why I dislike Linoon in this matchup. However, one thing that has a very good matchup is Gengar. But I think I won't waste a whole bunch of time in this one talking about team matchup. I'll just go ahead and talk right about the team that I'm going to be bringing. I'm going to be bringing this Gengar set, Shadow Ball, Dazzling Gleam, Hex, and Sludge Wave. 44 in HP, 108 in defense, 100 in special attack, 4 in special defense, 252 in speed, timid nature. This timid nature allows me to outspeed Kartana 100% of the time unless he's Choice Scarfed. 44 in HP and 108 in defense allows me to always live a Smart Strike from Choice Scarf Kartana as long as he does not have the +1 attack boost. If he is Choice Scarfed, I guarantee live. If he's Life Orb, I will never live that. But if he's like Choice Scarfed, if he's Akaberry, if he's Assault Vest, anything like that, I guarantee live 1 hit, and that's really cool. The 100 special attack EVs, there's a couple of things that it's really good for. The big one with Hex, it guarantees that I OHKO physically defensive Reuniclus no matter what, as long as he is statused. Even if he's Magic Guard. Hex 100% of the time, guaranteed picks up the KO, and I really like that. I think that is pretty significant. Sludge Wave is there just because I need something to hit Clefable with. It's very, very annoying versus my team, and with the Expert Belt and the 100 Special Attack EVs. Oh, also, the 100 Special Attack EVs doesn't account for Expert Belt, so I definitely know that I KO it after that. But the reason why I still wanted to keep this spread is for this power. It also allows me to guaranteed kill with Shadow Ball on Kartana if he's not Assault Vest. So I still need the exact same amount of investment. It's just that Expert Belt is also really good for Reuniclus. But I'm running dual Ghost Stab. It is 7 o'clock in the morning, so I'm still waking up. Reason being, Shadow Ball guaranteed kills Kartana, while Hex hits literally everything else on his team for stupid hard damage, aside from Braviary and Mega Sharpedo, which for that I do have Dazzling Gleam and Sludge Wave. Very good coverage against his entire team. He will struggle to beat this thing late game if I have everything set up properly and if I can keep hazards up on my side of the field. Speaking of hazards, let's go ahead and talk about Quillfish. I'm running 244 in HP, 102 attack, and then 164 into defense with a relaxed nature, Toxic Spikes, Revenge, Hidden Power Fire, and Scald. Hidden Power Fire is there just for Kartana. This is my designated switch into Kartana. I do not have the best ones on my entire team. Revenge is there just because with 100 attack EVs, it guarantees that Kyurem, if he has no HP investment, which I don't think he can because of my Darmanitan, cannot set up a sub on me. And with my Wakanberry, I can very easily stay in on it. The problem is, if he has Earth Power, I'm pretty sure, and he's fully specially offensive, Earth Power just kills me. However, if I'm able to prevent him from getting up a substitute on me, and it's late game and I've used some of my other mons to scat out his moveset, that's pretty freaking nice. So I definitely think that this set, it can definitely do a lot of work. So Toxic Spikes are probably the most important thing in the entire game. Reason being, if I can get them up along with my Stealth Rocks, I'm able to successfully 2 KO or OHKO everything on his entire team with Gengar plus Darmanitan as an offensive combination. So because of that, if he does not bring Claydol, if he does not bring Braviary, I need to get them up as soon as possible. And the problem with that is I only have Defog on this team, so if he gets up Sticky Webs, until everything takes that original 12% chip, or Toxic Spikes damage, or in Kartana's case 6% chip, I definitely need to ensure that I do not defog away his Sticky Webs and I have to play around them, which is very, very difficult for my team to do. So that's one bad thing about the strategy. However, it's the best strategy I can do this game. But yeah, my general switch into Kartana. General switch in. So, Empoleon. Spadef with Stealth Rock, Scald, Defog, and Roar. I need Stealth Rocks, I need a Defogger, and I need to switch into Chandelure in case he brings it, because Chandelure kind of sort of just rips my team apart. Pretty much everything on his offensive core does. What did Bill tell me? So Bill and I all morning have been talking about Power Rangers because Power Rangers are just the greatest. But anyway, so as I was saying, I need to get up Stealth Rocks, I need to have a switch into Chandelure. This also gives me a decent switch in to Choice Scarfed Braviary, not the best, but a decent one. And Scald allows me to pick up burns on things like Kartana potentially that I might not be able to pick up otherwise. So I do like this, and the leftovers is decent. And worst case scenario, this gives me a sack against Kartana to allow me to get the attack boost, then go into my Quillfish, put his attack back down to normal, click Hidden Power Fire, and OHKO him. Then I also have my Choice Scarfed Darmanitan, very, very simple spread, max speed, max attack, just U-turn, Flare Blitz, Rock Slide, and Toxic. Toxic is there in case I don't get my Toxic Spikes up. His best switch into this is more than likely going to be his Rhydon, meaning that I'll be able to click Toxic on that, get off that really good poison damage that I think I need, and then I'll be able to hit it with super powerful hexes. It does about 40% to fully Spadef Rhydon, which is really nice. But yeah, I think that this is a good set. Flare Blitz plus Rock Slide is very good coverage versus his entire team. And if I'm able to whittle everything down with hazards like I say I want to, it'll be nice. This is probably going to be my designated lead if I see Galvantula, because what I'll be able to do is I'll be able to U-turn, break his Sash if he has it, and then go directly into my Electros. Last time he did bring Pursuit Galvantula. I don't think he'll be bringing that again. But I'll be able to click U-turn on that, break its sash, go into Electros, and click Flamethrower and OHKO it. I also need to edit Electros's EVs real quick because I forgot to change it on this. I forgot to change it on this showdown on my other computer. Anyway, then I have Togekiss. I have enough speed here for Modest Clefable, in case he decides to bring offensive Clefable with like a Life Orb or whatever, with Encore, Roost, Defog, and Air Slash. Encore is there just for setup things. But Berry is there just for Flash Cannon on Reuniclus or Smart Strike on Kartana. If he's at +1, I can live a Smart Strike, just barely, with the Berry. And I can click Air Slash, and it has a chance to OHKO him from full. Meaning, if I can get up my Stealth Rocks, he takes 2 hits. If he takes any damage from anything else on my entire team, and I don't let him set up for free, this has a very good chance to just straight up one-shot him. And that's really good. Also, being able to Encore his fatter things into setup, like potentially Encore his Rhydon into Stealth Rocks, Calm Mind, Cosmic Power, anything like that, and then just Air Slash them down is really, really nice. Then the final mon on the team is my Electros. I have Dragon Pulse, U-turn, Flamethrower, and Giga Drain. I do need to edit this ever so slightly because Electros with, yeah, that's fine. We'll do Dragon Pulse and Flamethrower with 28, I believe was the number that I put in. Versus Galvantula. I want to make sure that I have this correct. It does 75. U-turn does that. Yep, that's what I wanted. And then versus Kyurem Black. They Jolly Nature. Yeah, 28. That's what I wanted. Sorry that I have to edit this live for you guys. However, that 28 special attack investment, as you just saw, guaranteed that after a U-turn from my Darmanitan, it guaranteed kills his Electros, guaranteed kills his Galvantula with Flamethrower. Giga Drain also does guaranteed 50% to Rhydon. Dragon Pulse guaranteed breaks a sub and 3-hit KOs Kyurem Black, which is really, really nice if he has a Jolly Nature, not a Naive Nature. But this is going to be my best switch into Kyurem Black that I have. It switches into Dragon Claws plus Ice Beams decently well. It still potentially could be 2-hit KO'd if he's like Specs Kyurem or something like that, which is scary. Very, very scary, honestly. But yeah, just a decent physical switch in. It also helps out against certain locked Kartanas, depending on what move he goes into. However, with this team, I am weak to a couple of things. I'm weak to late game, like last mon, Clefable, if Togekiss goes down. Very, very weak to that. I wish I could fit Taunt on this thing, just for Clefable, but I can't. I really wish that I didn't need Rock Slide, but I do. Just for Chandelure, I really need Rock Slide for it. Otherwise, I'm pretty weak to Choice Scarf Chandelure, because then this thing can't even touch it. So I definitely need that. Actually, I'm really considering changing Toxic for Encore. You know what? No. I'm going to leave the set as it is. I'm going to leave the team as it is. I did 4 mocks with it. I won 3. I lost 1. But yeah, I'm a little weak to Cosmic Power Clefable, so I definitely have to keep that in mind if I see Clef. However, I will tell you guys that I'm not expecting to win this one. I have not yet played the game. We play in just under about 20 minutes or so. But I have not played the game yet. I'm not expecting to win. Just because of my matchup, I do not feel confident with it. I think I brought the best team that I possibly could to the last game, and I choked that one away. And I can't bring the exact same team, otherwise I feel like that would just give him way too much of an advantage. But I'm very, 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 very nervous. I don't think I'm going to win. So I'm trying to just go in with the mindset of having fun. If I do win, great. If I don't win, it happens. It's Pokemon. This has been a great season for me. This has been a great time. This has been like one of my favorite seasons ever in Draft League. But yeah, I've had a blast this season, so I'm really looking forward to the finals with Bill. But I'm hoping that it'll be a very clean game, and I'm hoping I can win. But if I don't, I'm not going to be too bummed. But yeah, with that, guys, I'm going to go ahead and get on out of here. Thank you all again so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.